Hey guys, this is Chris coming to you once again from inside Café Philia, where I'm coming to you from the first room that we've actually managed to complete setting up, getting ready for our opening. This is, as I've mentioned before, what we're calling our calm space. It's a space that we're setting up specifically for people who need a little bit of calm, want to do a little bit of work, need a little bit of quiet. So we've got a desk set up so they can see out into our courtyard. We've got a nice soothing pattern painted on the walls. We've got some spaces for people to sit that are going to be super comfy once we get our last little odds and ends pieces in. And it's generally shaping up quite well. Next week, we are going to be starting the major renovations to the cafe bar. And so that will be happening right out here. And I want to give a big shout out to those of you that have supported us up through this far. We wouldn't be here without your help, assistance, prayers, and financial support. And we have our first big purchase coming in that, but the next time you see a video from me, this will be finished and no longer in pieces. We are equally getting ready to do our nod to Philadelphia. We have bought our bricks that we're going to be putting up on the wall because, as we all know, Philly and its row homes love its brick facades. So we'll be doing that next week as well. So the next time you see a video, that should also be done. We are moving forward with some local organizations trying to get some good reductions based on the fact that we're trying to do good. And French corporations, just like American ones, love partnering with organizations that are doing social good. We are currently trying to get some reductions on our cafe machine, but we're hoping to have that in also by September, by the end of summer. And it looks like things might be shaping up. We still are a little bit off on our fundraising goals for that. As you all know, the system as it is today is trying to figure out what to do on how to evaluate the dollar on the world stage. So if you're interested, I'll put a link below the video so that you can join in solidarity with what it is that we're doing here. I also wanted to let you know that in addition to having prayer support and financial support, and we're even finally seeing new workers come to France for the first time in 4 years. God has done another amazing thing in that He's provided us with well over 200 volunteer hours already to clean the cafe, to get the things put into place, to work with and set up all the administrative things that need to happen in order for this association to take off. The Lord is also bringing other churches alongside of us, so that we're not doing this alone, but we're doing this as a group, as a community, trying to bless Bordeaux and create a neutral space that can be used to introduce people to a different way of living. And as we are continuing to move forward and move ahead and keep moving little projects along in the cafe, we're going to keep giving you those updates because it's so important that we have all the support that we can get in the form of prayer stateside, because there are just so many barriers to what it is that we want to do here, and so many different ways that any number of these things that falls through could really impact the overall goal of what it is that we're doing. Now, I also wanted to say that some of these volunteers that we have are professionals, and so we have people coming in. Those bricks that I had shown you before, instead of having to pay someone to do that, we have somebody who has the expertise necessary to do it and to do it well. We've also had people come in to help us redo the walls because they weren't always so pretty. They had holes and all sorts of different problems with them, and God provided a volunteer that knew exactly how to do that and had all the proper machinery so that as we were sanding the drywall, instead of just having the dust flow all over, they have a professional sanding machine that they can bring over, and it immediately vacuums the dust up as you're doing it. And it's just amazing to me how every step along the way, as we've needed something, God has provided it. And so as we go into this next week, we're taking a week off to rest and to go collect our first new colleague in 4 years on the other side of the country. We are confident that God's going to keep moving things ahead. As I've said, we have all these different conversations that are going with a bunch of different organizations, and they've all said, we'll give you an answer by the end of the month. And so I'm hoping that the next time you see me in a week or so, I'll have more good news to share based on what's been going on. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you for praying alongside of us. And for those of you that have already decided to jump in and support us financially, thank you for your financial support. It has been amazing to see God's provision in this place. Until next time, bye.